Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of WoW with Dradnos. So today we are turning in our sealed report about the situation in Silverpine Forest to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, the leader of the undead.
I've no time for games.
Kneel before your queen, Dradnos. / kneel. You can do pretty much anything by just typing / and then it. Crowley, a gnat, an insect, waiting to be crushed beneath my boot heel. So, he thinks to rouse the feral worgen of Silverpine. We shall show him and his allies the might of the Forsaken. But first, we must clean up the mess made by the war chief's fleet. Without their aid, we may lose this war. Our reinforcements from Kalimdor, that's the continent with the orcs and the Tauren and stuff, arrived last night. 3 orc gunships, full of supplies, weapons, and soldiers. 3 orc gunships lost to Bloodfang's damned worgen. How could an entire orc fleet lose to a small band of enemy combatants that lack any siege weaponry? An important question that you will answer for me. Gather your gear and report to the Orc Admiral, Hatchet, at the Forsaken Rear Guard, southwest of here. Get those orcs operational, Dradnos. I await your full report. Right you are, my lady, Dark Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, leader of the Forsaken, the Banshee Queen, etc., etc. Let's have a nice refreshing sip of Dr. Pepper here. That was one heck of a sip. That was more of a drink even. Yes, got a little bit stuck in the wrong drinking pipe, but that's okay. Here we have some of the Worgen renegades that we were fighting last episode. Here's the Ivar Pact. We were in that house last episode, where poor Yorick did die. Spoilers from last episode. If you missed last episode, there should be an annotation up, although maybe not for the first few days of this video being active, that will let you skip back to the episodes previously to this one, because I've been trying to do those again, because I know a lot of you find those very useful. Alright. There's a little bit of an ore over here, so we're just going to take a little bit of a detour to gather the copper ore. You'll notice we've got a bunch of copper ore. We should have more than enough to do all the jewel crafting we want as soon as we can get back to the Undercity and find some time to play around with the auction house, etc. Here is Silverpine Forest again. A few of these diseased beasties. Looks like there's a building up there. That's probably where we're headed. Ooh, we've entered combat. Okay. Ouch. We're being hit here. Of course, we can just outrun this guy unless he dazes us. If you're hit from behind and you're moving, it's possible to get dazed, which drastically reduces your movement speed. That's kind of a measure to stop you just running through zones filled with enemies that are at or higher than your level. If they're lower than your level, they're not going to daze you very often at all. Although that didn't used to be a feature, and it actually used to knock you off your mount as well. So in vanilla, it was very much a pain to run through old zones, because mobs also didn't aggro based on level either. I wasn't actually around for vanilla, but this is what I've heard. I was around in Burning Crusade, when some of this was still the case, to be fair. Alright, here's some orcs. You can see Admiral Hatchet here.
Strength and honor.
This fiasco may go... Let me try an orc voice. Hang on, orc female voice. This fiasco may go down as one of the biggest embarrassments in the history of naval warfare. How did this happen? Drunk happened, that's how. We may not have to live down the shame of this defeat, Dradnos. The war chief will likely have us all executed instead. I'll be damned if we don't go down without a fight. Although the whole beachhead is overrun by Bloodfang worgen, there may still be hope. I want you to accompany one of our sea pups to the beachhead, directly west of here, and recover our supplies. Return to me when the pup can carry no more. It's the goblin's fault, undead. You see, we set off for Silverpine from Bilgewater Harbor, over in Ajara. Huge mistake that was. Never has such a den of inequity and sin existed in our great empire. Star Wars reference. Those damnable goblins fueled our every vice, and set us off to sail with barrels full of ale. The shame of it all leaves a mark greater than any scar. Honor must be restored. Kill the Bloodfang worgen that ambushed us. They're scavenging the wreckage to the southwest.
May your blades never dull.
I was actually not all that off with the orc male voice. Let's talk to Apothecary Wormcrud. What a nice name. And there's a mutant bush chicken, because why not?
That better be good.
Have you seen the lumbering etins roaming the forest? They're basically giants. Cursed things came from Gilneas. Now they wander the land, searching for the next juicy meal. We've managed to subjugate and utilize some of them to haul our wagons, but the others, well, they must be killed. Unfortunately, we can't spare any soldiers to do the job. That's where you come in, warrior, as always. I have a plan, but it's going to require some materials. Head out into the forests around this base, and collect diseased beast organs. We should already have some of those, or we probably sold them. Oh, I'm not sure if they were the same items anyway. Here's Salty Gorgar. Salty is actually a title you can get by doing a lot of fishing achievements. He can repair our stuff, unfortunately, or fortunately actually, we're already all repaired. Nothing, no junk to sell. Cool. So we need to get some diseased organs, we need to get some crates, and we need to kill some worgen. So let's kill some bears on the way to killing those worgen. It's kind of a common theme, killing various wildlife. Happens a lot in this game, along with pretty much every MMO ever. Besides, like, Star Wars, where you're killing different wildlife. You're killing, like, alien wildlife instead of bears. Although I'm sure there are still bears in the Old Republic, I don't know. I haven't played it all that much. I played it a little bit, but then I wasn't enthralled by the Old Republic like I am with, say, Guild Wars. I was enthralled with Guild Wars for quite a while. This game as well is one that has definitely kept my interest, and Warhammer Online for a little while as well, which it was kind of a shame that they kind of petered out in terms of content past level 30 or so. Yeah, it was a shame. I liked the game a lot, Warhammer Online. I'm very excited for the Warhammer 40,000 MMO that's going to be coming out in, I think, a few years. That looks really exciting. And if you're a developer for that game, and you would like lots of awesome early beta footage from my channel, send, please. I would love to play that game during beta. That would make my life. Yes, alright. It's called Dark Millennium Online, for those of you wondering what to Google search. It looks like it's going to be great. Looks like it's going to be amazing. If you've ever played Warhammer 40,000, it's this incredible game set in the grim darkness of the far future, where there is only war. It's really cool. It's an incredible setting, and the game looks like it's going to be fantastic from just the early footage that I've seen. Alright, we've only got a C-Pup following us for 27 more minutes, which should be way more than enough. Looks like they call for help here, so it's a good idea that we keep them nice and separated. Doesn't look like they run away, though, which is nice. Or maybe they just howl for the fun of it. So what we'll do is we'll just see if we can get the C-Pup to pick this up. Go! This not so bad. Maybe a little heavy, but me okay. He's howling again. A little worgen here. Let's go ahead and hit him with our shield. Boom. He parried. He parried. Oh, he's tossing a torch at us. That does not look nice. Ow, we're on fire. We're on fire. Fire bad. Fire bad. Do not like being on fire. And he's dead. But we're still minorly on fire. Kick that one on him. Oop. Heavy. No can see nothing. Oh, man. And we're going to have to give him up to 5. This is going to be kind of funny. I love the sense of humor in these quests. One of the best parts of this game. Alright, let's charge over here. Send him another one over there. Kick. Captain! Pup need help! It's kind of sad now. Too bad. Another crate. Please, Captain, I can put box down. I feel kind of terrible and also kind of awesome. Let's kick him another. Oop, fight. No more! This is Maximo! Me, this too much! Okay, now we'll just have him carry that stack around for a little while. Because, why not? Alright, we still need to kill a few more scavengers. You can see the water effects actually look quite good in this game. They didn't used to, but now they upgraded the water engine with Cataclysm, and it looks a lot better than it used to. There are some Horde ships of the new Horde style. Very cool. There's a school of fish that if we get the fishing skill, we could fish there for guaranteed fishies, instead of if you fish in open water, it's not guaranteed. We also picked up a blunt leather vest, or burnt leather vest, rather, which should be, it has spirit on it. Spirit is a stat for healers, mostly. It basically helps them with their mana regeneration. Unfortunately, we don't have mana, which is also very fortunate, because mana management is quite a pain sometimes. We don't have to deal with that. We're pretty much good to go whenever, because we just have our rage bar. It actually increases as we fight, not decreases, which is very nice. Still need to kill one more scavenger after this, and then a few more bears. Let's go ahead and charge this guy, or let's shoot him with our gun. Why not? Ah, we didn't get the shot off in time. What a shame. Let's hit him with our axe instead. Hiya! Hiya! There's an Etin. Forced Etin. We'll go ahead and avoid that guy, because he would totally smash us. He's an elite. You can see it says elite there. If you didn't have the X-Pearl unit frames add-on, it would just have a gold dragon around his portrait. Basically means that he's going to be a challenge for you to fight off one player. To be honest, we could probably take him, given that we're tank spec, we could probably take this guy down. Yeah, he's only got like 800 health, and we can take care of that. Probably. We could probably take care of it. But it's not really a risk that I'm interested in taking, because there's not all that much rewards associated with killing elites that are just randomly roaming zones. Usually they're designed to be something that you try and avoid, unless there's a quest, or you have a group of people. Alright, there's the bear. Deciding to be all hibernate-y again, that's okay. We'll just stab him, or slice him with our axe, or whatever. The joy of being a warrior tank is that you're actually not all that bad on damage output. We can still output quite a bit of damage. Our damage is less... for example, paladins are great at AoE tanking, which means when they're attacking multiple people, they're doing very well. Warriors, we're kind of great at single-target tanking. At least kind of in the broadest sense. It's much more complicated than this in practice, but in the simplest strokes, warriors are great at just taking one dude and tanking them down to very low health. We can put out quite a bit of single-target damage as well, relative to other tanks. Death Knights are kind of a mix. They're also good at kind of multi-tanking, and also they're good at being able to pull in a lot of creative ways. And the last tank is the Druid tank. Druid tanks are mostly great at tanking really big things because they have a bunch of avoidance and armor, but they can't block. So they're kind of they soak up a lot of healer mana stereotypically. That's the big problem with Druid tanks is usually that if they're under geared, it's not that they're gonna die, it's that the healer's gonna run out of mana and then they're gonna die. That's usually how it ends up if you've got a poorly set up feral druid tanking your stuff. Alright, we'll turn in these quests, and then we'll check the mailbox, because there's a mailbox here.
What do you need?
Looks as if you'll be given... Looks as if you really gave those Worgen a beating, and, in the process, lifted the shame haze they cast over us. Perhaps those sea dogs will quit drinking now. Who am I kidding? Ha!
Go forth to victory.
Within these crates are held steel thunder! With our weaponry returned, we might have a chance to redeem ourselves. Alright, we'll get the mail belt here with some awesome armor and stam on it. Sweet. Where to put they fallen? Help! Oof! Some would say we are lucky to be alive. Those people would be idiots. At least had we died, we would not have had to face the war chief's wrath. Alas, what's done is done. Now we must attempt to regain our lost honor. The third ship in our fleet sank off the coast of the Skittering Dark, northwest of here. Those that made it ashore quickly found themselves swarmed by giant spiders of the area and encased in webbing. If there are survivors, we must free them. Go, Dreadnoughts, to the Skittering Dark. Ooh, if you have arachnophobia, like some of you have said in the comments, you might not want to watch that part when we do that quest. Yeah, okay, it looks like the next area we're going to be questing in has big spiders. Vengeance is all-consuming, Dreadnoughts. Our third ship sank off the coast of the Skittering Dark, northwest of here, because I say the same quest text as the person to the next beside me. The men that made it off the boat were either captured or killed by the skitterweb spiders of the region. For that, the spiders must die. All of them. Travel to the Skittering Dark and crush those insects. Be on the lookout for their matriarch. Perhaps if we find her, we can end this menace forever.
Strength.
Hey, over there! Hey! Over there! How's everything going, Goro? That guy's probably just drunk. Going to sell some stuff. Oh, the guy over there said, Shelty, that's my name. Your name should be, I can't hold on to Petch. I can't believe anyone would trust you with a beast. They're both drunk. My pet? Oh no, I'm sure that Pet is around here somewhere. Somewhere, or whatever. And no more conversation there. Yeah, nice little conversation events. They happen kind of all the time across the world. We're gonna go ahead and sell our bind and equip thing here. Usually it'd be better to kind of disenchant it, but we don't really have an enchanter in our alt lineup here. Normally you'd have one character in your account that could disenchant things, and you just send all the bind on equips you have to them to disenchant into dusts, which you can then sell or use to enchant your items. Excellent. Now to prepare the meal. Take this cage, warrior. I've placed inside it one of my own mutant bush chickens, like this guy, with a few slight modifications. Within the butt of this bush chicken is a stick of dynamite laced with gunk from the diseased organs you brought me. Take the cage out into the surrounding forest and locate the wandering forest etin. Release the chicken and sit back as my masterwork does its job. The ensuing explosion should be sufficient to kill the etin or greatly weaken it, allowing you to finish it off. Okay, so that's what we have to do with that big giant that was wandering around. Alright, how are we doing on... Yeah, let's sell that. And we'll keep the wolf meat, because I think we can cook that. Alright, let's check the mailbox. From Coolio. Hi. Hello, excellent work on the show, sir. Thank you. From Asadia. Various gifts. A lot of gold. 100 gold. We've only got 1 gold 42 right now. Here's a few things to help you out along the way. Ooh, some nice bags. A few bind on equip items. Wow, thank you very much, Asadia. We'll equip these when we can. We'll maybe do some economy episodes later. From Hermias Mora, some supplies. Wow, a lot of awesome supplies. Let's see if we can equip any of these right now. We actually can equip this one-handed mace. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice little upgrade on our current thing. We'll take that. And a shield that we can also equip over our current thing, it looks like. Go ahead and take that. Even though it's a fiery wrath shield, which increases our fire spell damage, but that's okay. Agility, stamina, cloak. Yeah, that's better than our current one. We'll take that. Thank you very much, Hermias Mora, for these. A cloak with more strength and armor. Actually, we'll take that. Oh, that's a belt, even. And a leather thing and some linen cloth. We'll keep those for later. And some gold. Thank you. Hermias Mora, thanks for the Scroll of Resurrection. I will join guild as soon as a guild member is online. Here is some free gold. Thank you very much again. Ore for you. Here is some more ore that I can't use, but I figure you might be able to. Thank you, Asmodean. Yeah, I think I looked through all this stuff. Thank you very much. All this stuff, I'll take that all out in an economy episode that'll be coming up. Alright. So let's see. Can we equip the... Yeah, that's an upgrade. We'll go ahead and equip that bind on equip there. That's an upgrade. We'll equip that. That's an upgrade. We'll equip that. And that is an upgrade. Ogleflint's Inspirer. Thank you very much. Drops from a dungeon, actually. Can we do dungeons yet? No, we can't quite do dungeons yet. You can see there, though, it's a nice little piece of bone. So we're going to be a bit more powerful than we normally would be at this level because we have some awesome fans sending me stuff. So thanks, guys. And if you're wondering then why you're not able to kill the same things as me at this level, it's because some people have sent me some awesome items. Alright, let's go ahead and kill that giant first. There he is, it looks like, the forest etin. Head out in that general direction. It looks like he's patrolling that way. We'll go ahead and just try and head him off. And give him the thing for the quest. It's only poisonous if you ingest it. Well, duh. Put that in item slot 5. And we'll just get nice and close to him. Ooh, there are actually a few on our map you can see with the skulls. We'll just go ahead and take a nice little meandering side route here, because we want to get some of that copper vein. We can always just follow the skulls on our minimap. Yeah, the forest etin. I'm sure that's the end of his patrol. He's going to turn back shortly, I think. Based on... He's going to run into the water otherwise. Or maybe he goes around the hill in a circle. I don't know. Alright, which one should we try and get here? Which of these lovely etins is Death Day? Yo, this one. This one looks like he's coming right at us. Alright, down goes the bush chicken. Oh, here comes the forest etin. He's picked it up. Wait. Oh, it should be in his hand. No, it's not. Alright, a little bit of a graphical bug there. Is he going to explode? Is he going to take a nice little explosion? Forest etin? Feeling the forest explosion? Okay, that's okay. I didn't need the quest to work anyway. Go ahead and release another one. I'm trying to avoid these worgen here. Alright, let's see if we can thread this little needle here by walking through the enemies here. Alright, he's picked that one up. Is he going to eat it? Gonna eat that little chicken there? No, okay. Seems like the quest is being a little bit buggy. We'll keep on releasing some chickens. Until you decide to actually eat one, you little etin. Alright, next time we'll try on this etin here. If that one doesn't take it this time. Ooh, how you feeling? Feeling okay? Been weakened? No, he hasn't. Alright, let's try releasing one for this etin. See if that helps. A little bit of a buggy quest going on here, unless I misunderstood how we're supposed to be doing it. But he should be grabbing it and eating it. Which should be causing him damage. I guess not. Alright, we'll go ahead and just charge. Maybe if I release him in combat, that'll help. You doing? Are you doing okay? You doing... Oh, log smash. Probably want to avoid that. Nice, we avoided it. Ooh, there we go. He's eating it now. Okay, yeah, we did need to be in combat. And I guess that would probably kill him. Or cause... Yeah, there it is. There's the explosion. And we'd already done enough damage to kill him. Yeah, we totally could have taken him down without that, by the way. But that's okay. Alright, there he is. Dead forest etin. Awesome work. We'll go ahead and turn that one back in before going up to do the next stuff, because it might be enough to get us closer to leveling. And it's usually a good idea to level if you can, because then you become more powerful. unless we were interested in just hoarding the most XP possible, because we'll get less XP at lower levels. Not always, though. For example, killing mobs that are way above your level will give you less experience than killing them when they're at your level, because you're not supposed to be... Yeah, there's no diminishing returns associated. Like, if we killed level 85 mobs now, that would not be any better than killing, like, level 18 mobs. I don't believe. I could be wrong here. That has been known to happen. Stranger things have happened. Yes, let us... Ooh, there's a rabid ward. We'll try and avoid him. So for those of you wondering what kind of assistance I'll be accepting from people, I will accept monetary assistance, item-wise assistance. I will not be accepting, like, dungeon runs, because that's boring. You guys don't want to see that. Ooh, hey, they're still having a little fight here going on. That's okay. We'll ignore that this time, because it's probably quite boring. Was there ever any doubt? An etin is no match for science. Indeed, it is not. Alright, there's a gun upgrade. Pants upgrade. We'll take the pants upgrade. Because the gun had agility on it. Or we want gloves. Gloves upgrade, rather. Awesome. We look actually pretty cool right now. That is not bad at all. Had another refreshing drink of Dr. Pepper there. We're on our way here. I think we're pretty much... Yeah, as soon as... After this episode, we'll probably start the footage from Nearby Gamers live stream, which will be happening... Probably by the time you see this, it'll be Sunday, whenever that is. It might be today, actually, depending on when you see this. It might have been yesterday, in which case you missed it. But I'll be releasing all the footage from that. It'll be on Nearby Gamers Twitch TV channel. What's going to happen is we're going to have our primary Misfits live stream, which is going to be Minecraft-focused, most likely. Just going to kill off these guys here. And then we'll be doing some of this game. It'll be... I think there's a 5-man group of us. I'll be tanking. Nearby is going to be healing. And the other 3 people are going to be doing their damage. And that seems like a pretty cool group orientation, because Nearby and myself are probably the most experienced with this game among us, among those of us that'll be doing that stream. Alright, there are these big spiders. If you have arachnophobia, like some of you have said to have, I'm not sure if you were being serious, but you might not want to watch until the end of this episode. I'll finish. Next episode, I'll start in a new area. Ooh, hello. Level 14. Nicely done. And we can gain Heroic Strike now from a trainer, which is... I'm not sure we'll ever actually use it. I think maybe, but I think Shield Slam might be on the same cooldown. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. We'll do a little bit of research. I don't know how they've changed Warrior too much for Cataclysm, because I didn't play much Warrior in Cataclysm. I played Warrior in Wrath of the Lich King. Actually, I ran a Warrior, a DPS Warrior, Damage Warrior. Ooh, looks like he just stealthed. Stealth death. He stealthed right as he died. That was kind of silly. There is a rare mob again. We're getting a bunch because this server is quite low population. There aren't that many people leveling up on it. There we go. We've rescued a sea dog. Anyways, back to my experience with warriors. In Wrath of the Lich King, I actually played a DPS warrior, damage warrior, for one of the better raiding guilds in the world. Not one of the like bleeding edge, but pretty close. I think it was ranked like 400 something, 300 something in the world. It was an EU guild. It was quite cool. Did some raiding. We were I think world 300 something on killing Heroic Lich King 25. It was quite cool. Quite a fun little endeavor. It's good stuff. Learned a lot about this game, how to be good at it. Yeah, that's my experience with warriors, mostly. Done that much tanking at an end game level. I've done a little bit actually. I've tanked with paladins at end game level. I've tanked with druids at end game level. Haven't done much Death Knight stuff. Not a huge fan of playing Death Knights because they're kind of an overpopulated class, so it's hard to find groups for them with one usually. There's a Forest Etin. If you look, usually the most underplayed classes are like Priest, Mage often. So if you're interested in being in command, you probably want to be playing like Priest. Ooh, there was a Bloodfang there. Didn't realize that they would sometimes be in those. We'll be sure to kill them in the future. Looks like the Sea Dogs are actually following us around, which is awesome. We've got a little bit of a entourage here. We're going to go ahead and push into that mine because I'm sure we want to go in there and kill the Matriarch. Because in one of the quest texts, they actually suggested we do that. So I'm sure that there's like a quest we'll get from something she drops or whatever. Another Worgen here. Annoying little Worgen. Kill. And killed. Nicely done. We're getting some crunchy spider legs, which is always useful. You can use them to make some food, I believe. And also there's a Blood Elf quest requiring those. Ah, for those of you wondering why I didn't want to roll up Blood Elf earlier, it's because the Blood Elf zone is the oldest one actually for starting now. Because it was introduced in Burning Crusade and it hasn't been upgraded since then. All the other starting zones were upgraded in Cataclysm, and so they flow much better than the Blood Elf one. Which is why I didn't play the Blood Elf starting zone when I actually rolled that to be my character originally, because I used random dice to determine my character at the start of episode 1, but I gave myself a reroll, I think, for a few things. So yes, that's what happened. That's how that happened. Alright, we need to kill 2 more of the spiders, and we need to rescue 2 more sea dogs. That looks like the end of the mine up here. We're inside this, this cobweb-filled mine. It's somewhat scary. Luckily, we've got a nice group of orkies here that are killing stuff very quickly for us. A little bit of a sunbeam there. Some lanterns here. Some light in there. There we go. New quest. Alright, quest discovered. The Skitterweb Matriarch is nearby. You can put an end to the Skitterweb menace by killing her. Find the brood mother at the end of the cave in the skittering dark and destroy her. Nice. Let's do it. There she is. Oh, hello. Alright, let's shoot her. Boom! Alright, looks like she just drops down. That's kind of terrifying. Ooh, ooh. Even I just got kind of goosebumps there. Ooh, little green zone on the floor. Generally, good idea to stay out of that. Doesn't really matter that much at lower levels because they're rarely fatal. But in higher level dungeons, when you see something like that on the ground, unless you've been told about it beforehand and it's like a special thing, usually just avoid it. It's not worth it. You'll usually die. Right, we just need to kill 1 more spider. We can probably kill one on the way out pretty easily. The one will probably find us. So we'll just go ahead and walk on out here, head back to Forsaken Rearguard. You'll notice that it goes ahead and tells me the little zones I'm mousing over, as I mouse over them, subzones, within the zone of Silverpine Forest, which is what we're in right now. Heading on out of this mine here. Mines are also built usually off of a similar template. A lot of mines will look like this one. Although they're not all the same. It's a pretty cool, like, modular system that WoW has for designing their buildings. Anyways, there's the last spider we need right there. Go ahead and charge on out of here. Hoya! 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 Ooh, we pulled another. That's okay. And we've completed our quest, actually, Skitterweb Menace. Let's see if there's another quest after this one. Some quests you can accept and complete remotely, as you've just seen. The root of this evil must be found and destroyed. The Skitterweb Matriarch must be nearby. No doubt hiding in the nearby cave. Well, we already did that one, okay. But that would have hinted at us to go inside the cave. Good thing that we went ahead and got that done first, because we haven't had to kill any extra spiders except for that one that we pulled accidentally at the end there. So here we are. We're going to return with our sea dogs. Go ahead and gather this copper. Do. There we are. Some copper, some rough stone. We've got a few bear steaks. Bear in quotation marks. That must be a quest reward that we got at some point. Okay, back to the Forsaken Rearguard. Hopefully, we're midway through level 14 now, I believe. Let's mouse over here and find out. Because right now, my UI is being a little bit special. Just a little bit. It's not quite figuring out when I've leveled up. Which is okay, that happens from time to time. I'm not sure if it's the add-on itself or a conflict between 2 add-ons. This game's kind of like Minecraft in terms of add-ons being glitchy, except when add-ons are glitchy, they usually just glitch out the interface, they don't actually quit the game for you, and you can usually fix it just by typing /reload UI. Alright. You rescued our orcs and killed the Skitterweb Matriarch? We owe you a great debt of gratitude. You've saved us all from certain extinction, Dranos. I'm sure we can rouse those drunken idiots now, and we get some nice new pants. We just became friendly with Orgrimmar, and you'll notice these guys all turned green instead of neutral. Nice. Loktar, Dranos. That means, I forget what that means in Orcish. I think that's Loktar is victory. Or maybe not. Yeah, Loktar Ogar is victory or death, I think. Anyways, Loktar, Dranos. Once the ale wears off, my orcs will be ready. Admiral Hatchet hands you an envelope sealed with the mark of the whore. This is your commendation letter. It's the least I could do for you given the circumstances. Return to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner with the letter, and inform her of our status. Let her know that we will be ready to march on her command. Goodbye, Dranos. You are an excellent soldier. Northeast, lad, to Forsaken High Command. Awesome. There's a bat handler here. We can just fly on up there. Or we can talk here. Go ahead and see, do we have this to sell off? Yeah, that's cloth. We don't wear cloth, we wear mail. Wherever possible. Sell off that old cloak, those old leggings. Keep the malachite, that's a precious jewel we should be able to use. Well, not super precious, but precious for our level. Keep that there, yeah. Keep the crunchy spider legs, there's our commendation letter, that's a quest item. And let's head on in here. There's an innkeeper, okay. Awesome. Let's see what's up here, anything special? Nope, just a few coffins, nothing all that special. We'll go, I think we're ready to leave Forsaken Rearguard here. Yeah, nothing else to remark upon here. A few little plague containers over there. A few drunk orcs. We'll go ahead and take the quick way back on home to Forsaken High Command. 99 copper cheaper, and a quick little flight up this way at far faster than walking speed, without the chance of aggroing any of these mobs. Although we will be missing that copper over there, which is somewhat shameful, that one right there that you saw just despawn. And also this one right here, but that's okay, we've got more than enough copper, and I think our mining skill is doing well for our level. Yeah, 31 is fine. We do need to work on our jewel crafting at some point, though. Maybe we'll be doing that next episode. Maybe next episode will be a crafting episode for you guys. Ooh, gray exclamation point means we're not quite high level enough for his quest. Let's talk to the Banshee Queen.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
And the orcs? Sylvanas raises an eyebrow. So, the orcs are in order? Recovered their supplies? Killed a dozen worgen? Toppled an etin? Freed their soldiers and destroyed the Skitterweb matriarch? I say this rarely, Dratnos, but I am impressed. Perhaps your ability matches your aspirations. We shall see. For now, you will be tested. Okay?
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Fenris Isle stands defiantly at the heart of Lore-daeron Lake, a cruel memory of a time long since past. Though no longer infested by gnoll vermin, a new threat has emerged. Human refugees, driven from their holdings in Hillsbrad, have fled to Fenris Isle in hopes of escaping defeat at our hands. A critical error on their part. You are to take Agatha with you to Fenris Isle and slaughter all the humans. She will raise the fallen as Forsaken, bolstering our forces in the process. Do not fail me, Dratnos. Okay. Rise Forsaken is our next quest. You'll see Agatha just disappeared and is now following us. Super awesome. Arthura and Dashla are the other Valkyr there. So we need to head over to Fenris Isle. I'm not sure if we can catch a ride here from this bat handler, or if we're going to have to actually walk across there ourselves. Either way, that sounds like something exciting to be doing. You know what, actually, I'm going to make this one a nice little bit of a long episode for you guys, because you guys deserve it. You guys are nice, you guys are lovely people. And also, after we do this quest, I'm going to head to the Undercity. We'll do a crafting episode, and then it should be stream time with Nearby Gamer. We'll do some dungeon episodes that'll be released over the next few days. And then we'll get back into questing. We'll probably be skipping the rest of this zone and going straight on to Hillsbrad if we can level up enough doing dungeons and stuff. Because we'll probably gain quite a few levels doing dungeons. Alright, let us walk on through here, through the Shining Strand, across the lake here. Different master, same insatiable thirst for power. That's not very nice. Sylvanas and the Lich King are very different. I am offended as a member of the Forsaken. And now we shall... Oh, hello, we can walk across the water because Arthura has Death Walk. And that passes on to us. Super awesome. Death Knights actually have a similar ability. It's called Path of Frost. And they can extend it to their group mates as well. So here we're just walking across the water. Nothing special here. We could sink down below it if we wanted by just trying to move below. Holding both the left and mouse buttons and looking straight down. Alright, there's some Hillsbrad refugees. Looks like our job is to just kill them, and then Agatha will raise them. So, up we go. Charge! Hiya! Ooh, she's just used Doom Howl and stunned them. And now they're attacking her. Rise, Hillsbrad refugee. Become Forsaken. Doesn't look like we get a chance to loot these guys. That's kind of a shame. Ooh, just cast Might of Lore-daeron. Too bad. Not enough. Hiya! And, alright, so we're not going to get a chance to loot any of these guys. That's kind of a shame. Alright, onwards for more killing from us. Doom Howl again. Stunned. And dead. Rise, Forsaken. Huh. Huh. Hiya. 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 Oh, there's Might of Lore-daeron again. The ability that they're casting. That's similar to the ability Heroism, which Alliance Shaman get, which basically just gives them an attack speed boost and stuff. We Horde have the same ability, but it's called Bloodlust, and we had it first because we actually, in Vanilla, only Horde could be Shaman. There were no Alliance Shaman. and only Alliance could be Paladin. There were no Horde Paladins. Now that's completely changed. There can be Horde Paladins and Alliance Shaman, but that used to be the case, and it used to be pretty cool. So, along we go. Keep on killing here. Good little bit of Dr. Pepper again, as we kill off a few of these Hillsbrad refugees. Agatha looks like she's healing us somehow. We've also got Vengeance, which increases our attack power as we get hit. That's something we get from our Protection Specialization, which is all about being a tank. And the basic idea is that we gain attack power as we get hit, which means that we'll start hitting for more damage as we hit. Which basically helps us make sure that we're holding a threat, an aggro, if we're ever tanking somebody, because we'll be doing more damage because they'll be hitting us. So that'll help us out in a situation where otherwise somebody else might be able to pull the aggro. Alright, looks like all 4 of these. Looks like Agatha's managed to pull quite a lot. Just go ahead and keep on working here. There we go. Ooh, Forsaken Troopers are getting raised here. They seem like they're somewhat confused because they're becoming Forsaken, and it doesn't look like that makes them super happy. You know what? That's too bad. We became Forsaken against our will. You'll have to do it as well. Hillsbrad refugee. There we go. Alright, we only need to raise 2 more. I have a feeling we get another quest as soon as we finish this one, because we have a person following us around. Are there more refugees in here? It doesn't look like it yet. Maybe there's some phasing that happens that spawns NPCs in here after we kill enough outside. That's probably what's likely to be the case. Let's go ahead and charge these guys here. Hiya! Hiya! Doom Howl again from our lovely helper here, Agatha. A Valkyr, a Scourge race that has since become allied with the Forsaken, since the death of the Lich King. Ooh, got quite a bit of hate on us here. This could be a little bit of a problem. Looks like they're all kind of using their Might of Lore-daeron ability to keep us down. Oh, there we go. Finish that quest. I see everything, Dragnos. Through Agatha, all is known to me. That's Sylvanas Windrunner talking to us. Nice. And they disappeared because we're now in a different phase. You must strike at their leaders, Dratnos. You will find them holed up in the old keep. Battle your way inside and find holdouts. Turn them in for your queen. Or turn them for your queen. None shall escape the mighty grasp of the Forsaken. Alright, and there's a Worgen sentry. Uh-oh, Worgen. Not just human refugees anymore, but Worgen from the Gilneas Liberation Front, our evil arch-nemesis. Let us kill them with great killingfulness. Hiya! In we go. I was indeed correct about them being phased mobs in here. Yes, let us kill them. Ooh, we have new text down here. That's weird, it didn't automatically scroll down for us. And the Worgen sentry shall be slain with great viciousness and victoriousness. Upwards we go. Into the keep further. I'm sure that they're up on the 2nd floor. Once you've been through one of these keeps, you know how they're all laid out. They're all laid out, again, in this kind of similar fashion. Every keep pretty much looks the same on the inside. Every keep in this style, that is. Go ahead and charge on up here. These sentries aren't all that good. They should kind of be teaming up, but no, they're fighting us one-on-one. You'd think that they'd be able to hear, but no, it's just you get within range and then they attack you. That's always one of the things that slightly breaks your suspension of disbelief in this game. Alright, we need to head on up these stairs here, around the side, and into the main keep here. Ooh, we no longer have control of our character. This way, Dranos, we will take them by surprise. The Forsaken have broken through your defenses, Magistrate. You are out of time. A decision must be made. Oh, what is this? Die in battle and be raised as a servant of the Forsaken, or drink in my blood and be reborn as Worgen, immune to the depravity of the Forsaken. Help us destroy the Forsaken and retake Lore-daeron for the Alliance. Oh, dislike. We would rather die than be turned into Worgen, but seeing as how even death provides no relief from the atrocities of this war, we choose vengeance. You're wrong. You should become Forsaken. Forsaken are awesome. Oh, Worgen. Okay, killing time. Run! Okay, nope, we should run. And it looks like she's picking us up here. Well, we found the human leaders, but it looks like evil Lord Crowley there has been causing problems for us here. And looks like we're under attack. Can we escape? Uh-oh. Do not want. Get out of here. Get out of here, Agatha. Fly us to safety. Oh, freedom. Freedom. It's funny that she told us to run when she was just going to pick us up and carry us to safety, but that's okay. And now we just get a nice, relaxing fly back home. I can't actually change my scroll distance right now. You can see the lovely moon over Lordaeron Lake. This game actually, the time of day in-game is equal to the time of day in real life. You can see this server is in realm time. It's 2:15 in the morning. In my local time, it's 12:16 in the morning. So, I'm on the Pacific Standard Time. This server is in Central Time, nearby time. It looks like I didn't pick it based on time zone. I picked it based on sounding most like Dradnos, because Draktheron sounds a lot like Dradnos. Because that's the server we're on, Draktheron US. And if you're interested in joining, I can actually recruit a friend to you, which gives us both some kind of cool benefits. Or Scroll of Resurrect you if you have a deactivated account. For either of those, send me a YouTube PM with your email, and I'll shoot you some more details. Right.
What joy is there in this curse?
It would seem that Crowley is more formidable than I anticipated. Here's Agatha saying, I long for the frozen wastes of Northrend. Still, he is a man, flesh and bone, full of secrets. Secrets that I know all about. You have served me well, Dratnos. I could use someone of your ability at the Sepulchre. I have a plan to deal with Crowley and his insurgents once and for all. Will you help? No, we will not, I don't think. That is a downgrade based on our current thing that somebody sent us, because some awesome people have sent us some cool stuff. So we actually, our best choices here is just going to be to take the thing that'll sell for the most. Level up, we're level 15. Ride with me to the Sepulchre, Dratnos. Alright, we'll do this ride thing. We've just unlocked the Dungeon Finder and a new talent point. Our next talent point, we're going to go ahead and take... Insight seems like a better choice here, which will increase our crit chance of Heroic Strike, and give our criticals a chance to make the next Heroic Strike also be a critical. That looks like a better leveling choice than Blood and Thunder. Alright, anyways.
We're
not actually going to continue that much, but I'll go ahead and take this quest and go through it, because it sounds like a nice little lore quest. Ride with me to the Sepulchre, Dratnos. There are many things that I wish to discuss with you. It is imperative that you understand the history of Lore-daeron and the plight of the Forsaken. Alright, let's see if this is voiced. I'm not sure if it will be. If it will be, I'll shut up. Let's see.
I have not always been
Sweet.
the Banshee Queen. And my people have not always been the Forsaken.
Yes, I've actually explained this in like episode 5, but that's okay.
Long ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lore-daeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil.
Menethil, also the last name of Arthas.
Had
Yeah,
a
here it is.
son named Arthas. Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage.
Not sure if quiver is a pun on the quiver
This
of arrows she has.
man-child, Arthas, took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne.
Oh, I left that part out, yeah, but that's...
Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it.
Yes, very sad.
My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas.
That's where the
and
High Elves
murdered
lived.
my people.
Now it's the home of the Blood Elves, which were
In his
kind of
vast cruelty,
an evolution of the High Elves.
Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army.
Yes. If you
A
played
similar
Warcraft
fate befell
3,
all that would die to the
you
Scourge
can see this story.
machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead.
Very
but
sad.
Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening.
Nice.
It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck. And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend.
Yes.
With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lore-daeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining Scourge that were left behind.
Indeed.
From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken, were born.
Awesome.
Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde and began our journey towards redemption. Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned. The people who called this land their home in life do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights.
Bastards.
They claim this land as their own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never!
Yes.
Lore-daeron belongs to the Forsaken. Always and forever.
The fun of this game is getting into the Horde Alliance battle. Alright, we'll turn in this quest here.
Time for games.
Do you understand the importance of our mission here? Crowley and his Alliance dogs must be stopped. I hope you guys could hear that okay, by the way. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Alright, our next quest is, yeah, it's to do some more quests around here. There's some cool quests that happen around here. A lot of, like, here's Hatchet again and stuff. We could do more of that. However, we're going to be questing, or doing dungeons with Nearby Gamer next. So that's, in our stream, live stream. The footage of that will all be released if I can record all of it, which hopefully I'll be able to do. Otherwise, you can see the VOD probably on twitch.tv/nearbyggamer. If I, for some reason, can't do that, I'll direct you to that in the next episode you see regardless. Oh, hey, got a new thing from Dratman here. Thanks for the awesome vids and fan play. By the way, you are evil. You got me re-addicted to this game, Keep up the awesome vids. Oh, sorry. Alright. Thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna go ahead and take a lovely flight back on to Undercity here. And next episode will be it'll be an economic / skill-based minisode. We'll go ahead and try and have a few of those for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing that, watch the next episode. Otherwise, watch... I'm not sure if I'll do a 0.5 after it or whatever. Regardless, there should be some dungeon videos coming up as well. I'm not sure if I want to do like separate series or whatever, or just put like a little bracket like E before economic videos, or bracket D before dungeon videos, or bracket P before PvP videos. I don't know. Why don't you let me know in the comments how you think I should mark out different videos? Whether I should even do that, or whether I should just call it WoW Episode 9, and then announce at the start of it that it's an economic episode, because that's the kind of thing that you guys, as my awesome fans and viewers, are the kind of people that are best equipped to answer that question. How we deal with denoting different types of episode, because this game has a bunch of different types of gameplay, and they're all very distinctive, different, and all unique and fun in their own special way. Although they do all get kind of tedious and kind of meld together if you're not careful. You need to always make sure that you're being engaged in the game, and that it's not just becoming Farmville for you. Because if that ever happens, you're doing it wrong, and you should take a break. That's my little barometer for this game. Right, here we are, flying on into the sewers to our lovely Undercity. Yes, Undercity. The awesome city underneath the ruins of Lore-daeron, the old human kingdom that you just heard about in that awesome little lore segment. Right, the War Quarter, and our bat should be landing shortly. So, thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Dratnos. I would very much appreciate it if you could like this video, if you could subscribe, all that stuff as you feel appropriate, and I will see you next time. Thanks everybody for watching. I've been Dratnos. Goodbye.